I love adventures. I love to explore. There's always something new to discover.
Bella was a cheerful girl, always full of energy and curiosity. Her bright eyes sparkled with excitement whenever she talked about her adventures. One sunny day, Bella was playing in the woods, her favorite place to explore. The sun was shining, and the forest was alive with the sounds of birds and rustling leaves. As she wandered deeper into the woods, she saw a path hidden behind some bushes. Bella was curious and couldn't resist the urge to find out where it led. She decided to follow it, her heart pounding with excitement. The path seemed to call to her, inviting her to uncover its secrets. The path was narrow and winding, twisting and turning through the trees. It felt like a secret passageway just for her. It was surrounded by colourful flowers, their vibrant petals creating a beautiful natural tapestry along the trail. The air was filled with the sweet scent of honeysuckle, making Bella feel like she was walking through a magical garden. Bella skipped along the path, her joy growing with each step. She felt like she was on the brink of a grand discovery. She couldn't wait to see where it would lead. Her imagination ran wild with possibilities of what she might find.
Wow, this is so exciting. I wonder what I'll find at the end of this path.
As she walked, the trees grew thicker and the sunlight began to fade. The forest became denser and the air cooler. Bella felt a little scared, but she kept going. Her determination was stronger than her fear. She knew she had to see this adventure through. She knew something magical was waiting for her, just beyond the next bend. The anticipation made her heart race with excitement and wonder. Suddenly, the trees opened up. Bella gasped. She found herself in a beautiful garden. It was the most magical place she had ever seen. Flowers of every colour bloomed around her. Butterflies with sparkling wings fluttered through the air. Birds sang sweetly in the trees. A gentle breeze carried the scent of roses and lavender.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing!
In the centre of the garden was a shimmering pond. The water sparkled in the sunlight. Bella had never seen anything so beautiful. As Bella walked towards the pond, she saw a little rabbit. It had soft white fur and a tiny pink nose. The rabbit hopped closer to Bella. It didn't seem scared at all.
Hello, my name is Bella. What's your name?
My name is Benny. Welcome to the magical garden.
Benny hopped towards the pond. Bella followed him.
Come and see.
Bella and Benny reached the pond. Bella looked into the water and saw her reflection. She was wearing a crown of beautiful flowers.
Oh wow, look at my crown.
Suddenly, they heard a faint chirping sound. It seemed to be coming from a nearby bush. Bella and Benny went to investigate.
Do you hear that? It sounds like someone needs our help.
They found a little bird tangled in some thorns. It was struggling to get free.
Oh no, we need to help it.
Bella carefully freed the bird from the thorns, her fingers gently working to untangle the delicate creature. She could feel the bird's tiny heart racing, and she whispered soothing words to calm it down. The bird chirped happily and flew onto Benny's head, its wings fluttering with joy. Benny laughed, feeling the light tickle of the bird's feet on his scalp. The bird seemed to be thanking them in its own special way.
"Thank you! You saved me!" Benny exclaimed, his eyes wide with wonder. He had never seen a bird act so gratefully before. "I want to show you something," the bird seemed to say, fluttering its wings and hopping a few steps ahead. Bella and Benny exchanged curious glances and decided to follow.
The bird led Bella and Benny through the garden, weaving through the flowers and bushes. They followed eagerly, their excitement growing with each step. They came to a beautiful tree with silver bark and leaves of gold. It stood majestically in the center of the garden, shimmering in the sunlight. Sparkling fruits hung from its branches, looking like tiny suns. Each fruit glowed with a warm, inviting light, casting a magical aura around the tree.
"These fruits give you happiness," the bird chirped, its voice filled with excitement. Benny and Bella could hardly believe their ears.
Bella carefully picked a fruit and took a bite. The moment the fruit touched her lips, she felt a wave of joy wash over her. It was the sweetest, juiciest fruit she had ever tasted. The flavors danced on her tongue, filling her with an indescribable happiness.
This is amazing, Bella exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with delight. She knew this was a moment she would never forget.
Bella felt a warm feeling spread through her. It was pure happiness. The garden was unlike any place she had ever been. The flowers seemed to sing, and the trees whispered secrets of joy. Every step she took filled her with more delight. She shared the fruit with Benny, her furry little friend. The fruit was unlike any she had tasted before, sweet and juicy, with a hint of magic in every bite. He took a bite and smiled, his little nose twitching with pleasure. Bella giggled, feeling a bond with Benny that was deeper than words.
This is the best fruit ever, Bella exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with joy. She felt like she could eat this fruit forever and never get tired of it.
Bella spent the rest of the day playing in the magical garden. She explored every nook and cranny, discovering hidden wonders and secret paths. The garden seemed to go on forever, a never-ending paradise of joy. She made friends with all the animals. There were birds that sang the sweetest songs, squirrels that played hide and seek, and even a wise old owl that told her stories of the garden's magic. They sang and danced together, their laughter echoing through the trees. Bella felt like she was part of a big, happy family. Bella had never felt so happy. The garden was a place where all her worries disappeared, replaced by pure, unadulterated joy.
This is the best day ever! Bella shouted, her voice ringing with excitement. She wished she could stay in the garden forever.
As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the garden, Bella knew it was time to go home. She felt a pang of sadness, but also a deep sense of gratitude for the magical day she had experienced. She hugged Benny and the bird goodbye, promising to return soon. The animals seemed to understand, their eyes filled with a gentle understanding.
I'll miss you both. I promise to visit again soon, Bella called out, waving as she walked away. She knew she would keep her promise.
Bella skipped back through the woods, carrying the feeling of happiness in her heart. The forest seemed to glow with the magic of the garden, and Bella felt like she was walking on air. She couldn't wait to tell everyone about the magical garden. Her heart was bursting with stories and memories that she wanted to share with her family and friends. From that day on, Bella visited the garden whenever she could. Each visit was a new adventure, filled with wonder and joy. She brought her friends to share the joy. They laughed, played, and discovered the magic of the garden together, creating memories that would last a lifetime. Bella learned that spreading happiness was the most magical thing of all. She realized that the joy she felt in the garden was even greater when shared with others. And so, Bella's joyful heart continued to shine, lighting up the lives of everyone around her.